Welcome to the King Ugly Crew.
Don't you love how Griff's
Thanks,
voice goes
Buffy.
up when
That
he
was
does that?
great. Welcome back.
Welcome to the Ugly Crew of Kingness.
I still have yet the kids episode to do of the Gambler 500. It'll get released here this week, and then this one.
The Gambler 452.
I think we're a little bit over 452, Griffy.
The Gambler 1000, because that's what I'm into it. Actually, a little more now.
That restarts every time, remember?
Yeah, I'm not restarting this time.
I don't blame you.
Sorry,
Okay.
we should probably start this.
Yeah, I thought you did. I thought that's what you were doing.
Well, I'll start this then. I'll restart it. Welcome, everyone, to the King Ugly Crew. I'm going to be the narrator, as they call
Hardy
what
har.
and we got Case here, we got
Howdy.
Baron here, and we've got, of course, Lonnon, because he pretty much is the person that's always here.
Yep.
And we are going to be talking about the potential, and this potential is that me more trying to push Baron and Case into getting cars to do this. The Gambler 500 that is happening on January, I don't remember now.
January 15th, 2022 at 7 a.m. January 16th, 2022 at 4 p.m.
So I'm just going to throw this out there. This is January in Tooele, Utah.
Snow, it's going to be awesome.
Freaking cold.
You know what? Here's the nice thing. All you got to do...
Rendezvous 22? Is that what that is?
Yeah, Blue Dart Rendezvous 22.
And what does it matter if it's cold? Does your heater not work? Because mine works just fine.
All that you have to matter is a heater. That's all you need.
So basically, the Mercedes is dead. I don't think we're going to get it. There's no way to get it done in time to do another
You don't think
Gambler.
so? No way.
Why?
No.
Baron,
Pull the tranny.
Baron, you don't think it's a converter?
I could probably get a converter. I don't think I can go.
Why?
What?
I start that week.
So
Get your work done early.
How is he get his work done early if he literally starts that week?
No. Like he just gets all of his homework done those nights, and then he's gone.
All I've heard is that Baron has time to get the car ready before his school starts then.
Ooh, that's what I heard.
That's all I heard.
What are you talking about? We're just taking Baron's talent.
Believe
that's
me,
how we're
I
gonna
would
do it.
love to go. Yeah, I think it'll be a struggle.
Yeah, I think we freeze our testicles off.
then we need to get Mikey Roosh or somebody to go.
Well, daggum, Mikey's already down for it. I already talked to him when I was down in Vegas.
Scott. What about Scott?
Well, he'll have a brand new baby, so that's not going to work.
Oh, I didn't know she was pregnant. My bad.
If we can,
for about 8 months.
If we decide what car we want to take, I mean, I'm probably going to take my PT Cruiser as normal, but if we can attempt to get my utility bed done, we could take my utility bed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely could do that.
Especially if we did it if I did do a body swap of the 7.3. Me and Baron were talking otherwise, but if it happened to go to the 7.3.
What were you thinking, going to the Fummins?
Yeah, me and Baron.
And well, we talked about it multiple times, both ways.
Yeah, and that's
the rationale is the 7.3 is a great truck the way it sits right now. We really don't need to do anything to it.
Yeah.
The Fummins needs to have a lot of stuff still done to it. So really, if we just swap the body or swap the engine, swap the utility bed, I mean, we're almost the same amount of work, but we're not making another truck be down.
Well, I'm good either way.
Technically, the 7.3 isn't really drivable at the moment, or shouldn't be driven.
I fixed it this weekend. Well, I'm fixing it this right now, actually. I mean, was fixing it Saturday.
Oh, cool. All right. Never mind.
So, yeah. No, I think, whatever we want to do. I have a car, regardless. I mean, I've got to get the parts for it, but I'll have a car.
Case, why are you opposed to taking your Jetta? It's already 3 different colors, and you're already it.
Because I bought it to not.
Yeah, but you're already going to lift it. Let's just make a skid plate for it like we did on Griff's car, and it would be fantastic.
Okay.
I won't drive it. I'll take the utility bed.
I won't drive it. I'll just wipe it with a diaper.
I think. Baron cannot drive.
Hey, I just like to go out and have some fun.
Your
but if I'm in
idea
a
of
utility
fun is
bed,
different than mine.
quite honestly, I'm just going to be putting around. So, I'm not going to be trying to drift that thing. Well, I take that back. I might a little bit, but yeah.
That's Yeah, it'll be cold.
The
There's no doubt
utility
about
truck.
it. It'll be cold.
Okay, she would be amazed at what I did with my work truck.
I can only imagine, Baron.
Yeah.
I had that truck full blown sideways several times.
Are you
I
talking
definitely-
about the one that
I-
you...
Definitely would not have compounds done on it by that point in time. It'd be a 362 if we were doing the Fummins.
That's fine. I mean, even if we did an HE31, that would be fine. I mean, I think the Fummins and utility bed having all the tools ready to go, that would make things so nice. Grab Lonnon's gas compressor. If we can finally get our welding or up and going, that would be wonderful. See if that generator seized on top of your...
Still spins.
It still spins. I mean, the
Generator
generator,
on what?
quite honestly, we can mount that right where the spare tire is supposed to go.
Wait,
Where
what
am I supposed to
generator?
put my spare tire?
Where are you supposed to mount your spare tire?
Mm-hmm.
Up on the roof.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they'll sit down too low. But to take it on the Gambler, it would be sweet to be able to keep the lift on it.
I can.
And then we can take 35s back off of Lonnon's truck and put them on that one.
Well, I have 35s on my Fummins already.
Oh, sweet. We're good to go.
Well, it needs 2 front tires. They're bald.
You can take 35s. I have 22s with 35s on for my truck, so we're golden.
You going deuces on it?
Well, I had the other tire. I had the tires for my other wheels, so I was like, well, yeah, they're ugly. They're definitely ugly.
But I think if we could bring out the ultimate recovery vehicle, minus the fact I can't mount a crane to it. I mean, being able to have a welder and a compressor and all the tools we need and jack stands. I mean,
Yeah, but
pretty
you just
sweet.
said you couldn't go.
Baron's
I
going.
probably can't go.
Baron will go.
Okay, so real quick, let's just do a recap of this. So it's the Blue Dart Rendezvous 22, and we told the date, but we'll do it again, January 15th through the 16th. It starts off, we're camping overnight somewhere, starting in Tooele with breakfast. And for those of you know, those of you that don't know how to spell Tooele, get this: Tooele, right? Tooele.
Holy.
How
Really?
far is Tooele from Cedar?
2.5 hours. It's less than it was last time. This is
No.
gonna be, yeah,
No.
That's a
3 hours.
sleep at home,
3
get
hours.
there in the morning, wake up early and go there.
Are you joking me?
If it's 2 hours away from
3.
Cedar,
No. So
3
it's
hours.
past Grandma and Grandpa's house in Orem.
It's right-
Oh,
It's over by
past where I
Harriman.
used to work, and
Okay.
I had it timed out perfectly for me to get from my house to my place of work was exactly 3 hours. Exactly.
So
And
I mean,
it's another 40 minutes past that.
so we could go. We could stay with Grandma and Grandpa. We could go. I've got a brother-in-law that's up there that basically doesn't have anybody at his house, so we could stay there at Justin's house. So, I mean, that's up in Sandy, which is past it, but we only have to come back 35, 40 minutes.
I think Grandma and Grandpa would, be okay with us just sleeping downstairs.
Yeah, it'd probably be just fine. Anyway, so starting in Tooele with breakfast. Are they supplying it? Probably not. Trailer parking is available.
Why don't we reach out to them and see if we can just do breakfast? If somebody can bring out their thing and we'll just make pancakes. Those are cheap, easy to make. I mean, that'd be kind of cool just to be able to provide for everybody. It'd cost us maybe $50.
We could totally reach out and do that. If we're actually going to go, but we need to make that decision now. Because I'll reach out to him and we can totally make that decision.
I will go. I will be there. I'll figure out a vehicle.
Same here. Whether I go with Griff or we just, whatever it is.
Baja
Get
Bug?
the cruiser going.
If we have time for Baja, I'll totally do Baja.
Baja Bug? What do you mean time? Bring
I
it
have to
over
get
here.
tires too.
They're sitting at my house.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Let's do it then. I've got so many vehicles I'm working on
You're
right
gonna-
now. Jeez,
You're going to
the
lift
freaking
your...
ones.
So you're going to bring your
I have
blue-
my lift kit. Yeah.
I know. That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
So,
I need to see if the silver one will start. If it starts, I might do the silver one.
all right, either one. But it'd be funny if I did bring my Jetta too.
Right.
By the way,
I don't know
for all
why
the-
you shouldn't bring your Jetta. You're already
the
going to do all the
listeners-
work to it.
Yeah, I know. But all the listeners, I got another Jetta again, MK4 2003, that I am lifting. It's going to be awesome.
Are you gonna lift it yourself, or are you gonna get the
He
kit?
already has the from
I
Scott.
already have the springs. Scott.
Oh, you're not gonna do the longer struts though.
No, I'm not going to do anything crazy.
Well, I'm just saying because you can get that same kit that I got from the I can't think what it's called. I'd have to find it for you, but anyway, because I have new shocks and struts all the way around and springs.
Your
Cool.
kit said they would fit 30s.
29s.
Oh, okay.
30s if I have the right amount of wheel spacer. and a little bit of grinding.
Oh, I was just curious.
Some trimming.
With 30s, we would easily be able to get tires for that, even without the ones that we have. But
Yeah.
with the ones we've got, I mean, it's just, and they definitely don't work on my PT. I mounted them to my PT Cruiser wheels. Yeah, they hit my strut bad. Oh,
I figured that was the case.
Case, can we do a fender
screwed my
stack?
stuff up.
A what?
Fender stack. Like, have the exhaust exit at the fender.
Yeah, because you know all the spare fenders I have laying around for that car. Let's do it.
Okay.
Do we not have one extra?
No. I
Do we have an
don't.
extra HUD?
What's wrong with the
Nope.
gray one?
The gray one that's currently on my vehicle?
Go with the
Well,
other
then
fender.
who cares? Then who cares if you do that or do a hood stack? You're putting a wrong colored head on a destroyed hood to boot. Freaking stack that thing.
How are you going to stack it, though? I don't know how we're going to get past the
We just
turbo.
gotta get creative.
They sell stacks for it. Case.
Did they really?
Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
I'm down to stack it. I've actually was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah,
Real
because like
quick.
yours, I would totally do it. My Golf, I don't do it because Golf hoods. My hood's not screwed up and so hard to get.
Oh, I completely agree. But yeah, let's
Or
Okay.
my
I just
Golf
got-
would have a stock.
Okay,
How do you
real
find it?
quick. Let me finish what I was starting with.
No,
Sorry.
Lonnon. It's
So-
not like they wanted to
Go
do
ahead.
day one with
Stop.
breakfast. Trailer parking
Stop.
is available.
Day
Stop.
one, we'll start with breakfast in case gamblers can't make the actual run. They are always welcome to join for the breakfast. So it sounds like they've already got somebody who's going to be doing breakfast. Now, that doesn't mean that they probably wouldn't want help. So we can still, totally say, hey, we're down to help. What do we not know fully yet? The route hasn't been pre-run yet, so we don't know the true route. Once we do the pre-run, we will know the camp. At this time, we've got a few places in mind. That's it. That's what we know. So, I mean,
So,
this
Lonnon,
is a call
what
out.
are the facts right now? Where are we at?
The facts are they're doing it January 15th and 16th. They are going to be camping somewhere. It is going to start in Tooele somewhere. It does have trailer parking available somewhere. If you didn't get it, I'm somewhere. They are going to have a place to camp eventually. And
Somewhere.
And
somewhere.
it's January 15th and 16th. If
That's
you
what I
guys
said.
didn't know, I think we've said this like 17 times, but hey, it's the 15th and 16th. The King Ugly crew will be there.
we
We'll
will.
have vehicles,
Well,
Yep.
and we might be
Or
making breakfast. Who knows?
is Griffith's PT going to be the only one there?
That is a possibility.
That
but
is a
I
possibility.
don't want
Oh.
it to be that way.
I wouldn't mind
Case's
getting
Jetta
my
will be there.
bug
Why are you
being
even
done.
questioning it? Your Jetta will be there.
What happens if my motor blows up?
We have another one.
No, we don't.
No, we
Need a-
don't.
I also need a pump, probably.
No.
If I have to run my blue one, I need a pump.
Your blue one needs just needs sills put into it. We just got to pull out the pump and do it. Which
Well, it needs a helicoil
Either-
thing
We haven't-
too.
at the end of the day, either of them we could probably get running and get because we have a pump from Jeremy's, so it's not that big of a deal. Actually, we have a pump
Yep.
from both Jeremy's and from the AHU motor. So
And we have an 11 mil pump too, right?
if
Nope,
it
I'm
runs,
taking that one.
No, I had my 11 mil that came out of mine. It screwed up on me. That's why I went back to my 10 mil.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that's what we know, guys. We know that we're going to be going. It's on January 15th and 16th. Probably ought to tell the wives. Maybe they'll know after this.
Doubt it.
So, my wife listens to it every now and then. Either way, so Case is planning on taking his Jetta. I'm
Yes.
going to try and get one of my bugs done so that I have
Yes.
that ready to go. Griffith is taking his PT Bruiser.
Yes.
And Baron is going to be doing Baron stuff.
Homework.
Nothing.
He's
Possibly
gonna
getting
run.
the chase truck ready to
Yeah,
go.
he's running utility truck.
Well, we have a lot of work to do in a month and a
2 months.
half-ish.
Exactly 2 months.
Oh, it is exactly 2 months. Oh, my shnikes.
I need. So let's. What do we want to list? What we need to get done?
Let's do
Lift
it. List
kit
it out.
on my bug. Get it running again. Okay, wait. So for me, Case, I guess Case probably has more than mine, doesn't he?
Yes, I do. I have quite a bit.
So start with you, and then we'll go with what I've got. I don't think Griffith really has anything other than, now he has to replace a CV because that
Oh,
jacked
and
up.
my effed up tie rod end that it bent it almost like a pretzel.
Oh, are you joking me?
No,
I'm so sorry. Tell me what it is. I'll just pay for it.
it was. Oh, it's $37.
I'll make Roy pay for it.
Yeah. But it's not. Yeah, and it's already. And I bought an axle. I got my axle here, and it was for a manual transmission car, so it's too short.
Oh.
No.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, I guess with the list that I have to do, so I bought 2 Jettos. What I have to do is one car, the red car that I will be driving it. The motor is good, transmission's bad from what I understand. Our buddy here in town, Colby, he bought it for just the hood and the fenders and the bumper so we could replace it on the car that he wrecked. So I've got to, and the turbo is bad on that one. Luckily, Barron's brother-in-law had a other TDI that has been sitting in his backyard for 3 years.
With a bad motor.
So the motor's bad, but the turbo is literally brand new, and it's got a manual. It's got a manual transmission, which is what I want anyways. So right now, I got the hood and fender and bumper back on the red Jetta from the gray one, and then Friday and Saturday, I got the motor pulled out of the gray one that I need the turbo off of, and I also got the transmission pulled apart out, and I got everything to do a manual swap. Also, I got my clutch ordered. I got my new master cylinder ordered because I broke that pulling it. And
slave.
What did I get? Axles. I don't need a new slave.
I mean the master clutch master?
Yeah, for the pedal. Because when I pulled the pedal,
sucks. I have one somewhere.
It was $7.
Oh yeah, then it was well worth me trying to find it. I bought it when I first bought my car.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? It's good. I can spend $7. Oh yeah, and the transmission shift clip. I found that was another like $11. But I've got everything ordered for me to get done. The plan is for me to do the actual full swap and hopefully have it running Thanksgiving weekend. So that Friday and Saturday, I plan on doing everything that weekend. So
how much do you already have done? Like any of the motor stuff or no?
No.
Oh,
no.
I thought that you were going to do that all this weekend. Gotcha.
No, Ashley wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so Case has a full car to build.
Yeah,
basically.
Plus not even including any of the lifting stuff. And what tires and wheels are you going to run?
I got to figure that out.
I have some 15-inch Jetta wheels. Actually, like the ones on the PT.
I have 8 of those now.
I have 4 sitting in my house right now.
Yeah, he has another 4 on the silver one and another 4 on the red one.
Yeah, I think I'm good on Jetta wheels.
There was actually a set of, I'll have to look, but I found a set of 15-inch, I think they were like General Commander, the tires that for like the ones on Griffith's Razor. Gosh, what is that brand?
Access.
Don't know. I'm guessing they're like UTV tires. Or
UTV tires. You could put on a set of 15-inch wheels and use that on your.
Yeah, but then he'd have to get towed there.
Oh, and I think they're 30s.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to run 30s. I'll have to ask Scott again and see what he was running with his lift. But I should sit a little higher because I'm not a wagon, from what I understand.
Maybe.
So, but I got to buy another strut too. I just remembered, or hopefully one of the ones is good. We'll see. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So, Lonnon, what do you got to do?
So I got to get both of my regulators replaced in the either side of the bug for Windows. If I want to have defrost, I've got to I get an AC pump on there.
What?
Probably.
Which one are we talking about doing?
I don't know. I to be honest with you, I would rather do the silver one if I could get it running, because I'd rather drive that one. If I can't, if it is an engine or something that's bad enough that I don't want to yank a motor, then it's going to go to the blue one, and we're going to lift the blue one.
Okay.
So,
well,
So we need to get on this silver one, getting it, seeing if it just dragging it until it starts and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I got to get a battery in there as well. So yeah, first find out what's wrong with the silver one, because I bought it for $500 2.5 years ago, and it's literally sat in the same spot for a year and a half. Never tried to start it once. So that would be the first one. If that thing works, great, we'll use it. If not, we'll switch over to the blue bug. I gotta get both regulators replaced, get an AC pump put on it, check timing belt to see if it's still in decent shape, and then find out where that freaking thing is leaking like a sieve from for oil. And then
turbo?
No, it's not like it's not. Yeah, it's not like it's turbo, to be honest with you. And then I'm just
trying to think, because my turbo return line went bad, and I was leaking like a sieve with my green one.
So I'm leaking, I think, from the top. And so I thought it was my valve cover, but I took that off and resealed, and it could be my feed line, but it's definitely coming from above. It's definitely coming from above the turbo. So
Try to figure it out. I mean, but yeah, we actually got to try the silver one first. But
yeah, it's certainly a possibility. I mean, it's certainly something we can figure out. After that, it's getting that lift put on it all the way around. I got to order some spacers. Probably need to machine them so that they're flat. And then,
Details.
And then it should, and then probably mount all those tires up to Griff's PT Cruiser 17s and then throw them on. Right? That's about it?
Sounds about right.
Okie dokie. So a little bit of work.
okay, truck. Are we doing it?
Or are you going to try the Mercedes with just doing a converter? Wow, the Mercedes needs so much more than that, though. That's like the Mercedes would be fixable. It just needs a lot more.
Like, what does it need? That's a lot more. Like,
Torque
all of the
converter. It
bushings.
needs front end bushings.
Okay.
It needs.
We're
that's all I
at
really know.
least $300 to $400 more into it, at least.
really, you think so? What year? It's an 87, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. I looked up new lower control arms and bushings. It's like, I know you can get them for like 170, but a decent kit, 220-ish. And plus torque converter is going to be at least 200, I think. Baron, you know better than I would.
Think it's that much?
Torque converter is a whole rebuild kit is $200 for clutches and everything, and then a converter is I think another $200 or $300.
Okay, so control arms. Oh no, it's rear, upper, forward. That's a whole $8.72. I'm looking to see front, left, upper. We need lowers, right? Not the uppers.
Yeah, lowers. Well, uppers probably too. I mean, it's got miles on it. Lots of miles.
So front, let's see, rear, lower, forward, rear, front, right, upper, $13.92. Front, left, upper, $19.11. Front, right, upper, $19.11. So those are that same company. So I mean, like, I don't see any lower ones, but they're probably just bushings, not a whole control arm.
That's what I always thought. They were just bushings.
I thought that's all
They
we
are,
were talking
yeah.
about.
They are bushings. So the bushings for the upper outer is $1.22 each. Front, upper, outer. Worst case scenario, front, upper, outer is $11.39 or $1.39 piece. We're not doing the rear trailing arm, right? We would need that. The guide rod to the control arm. Do you guys think you'd need that one?
Probably not. I think it's just the inner bushings.
Front, lower, inner, right? Those are the ones that are totally shot.
Yep.
$18.02.
That's a lot better than I remember.
But do we want to focus on the Mercedes or do we want to focus on getting the Fummins going?
I really do Fummins.
Okay. Well,
Honestly,
I'm just saying, like, you saw how people looked at that thing. They thought it was freaking awesome.
It was freaking
yeah.
awesome.
It is pretty freaking
hood
cool.
stack.
It's just, I'm over it. Personally.
Right.
I that's just how I am. Sorry. Not sorry.
Ultimately, what Case is saying is if anybody wants to do it, it's me.
Yeah, I thought it
Torque
was cool,
converter,
but yeah.
$265, including the $100 core. So $165.79 for a converter. Just to throw that out there. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, like, we can totally do the I'm down for doing the Fummins. I mean, you would rather do the Fummins than the 7.3, and that's because the 7.3 is a decent truck already. I know that Griffith kind of totally destroyed that bed thinking he was going to just use the parts of it.
I destroyed the tailgate more than I destroyed the bed.
That inside of that bed is pretty shot now compared to what it was.
Yeah, whatever. It's a work
The
truck.
inside of a bed, who really cares?
Okay. So what then? If we need to list out what needs to be on. Okay. So my car needs the full lift and a couple. Well, full lift on either one, whichever one I do. And it needs, if I go with a blue car, it needs regulators and it needs some sort of AC for defrost. Because obviously we're going to need defrost because it's going to be cold. And then I guess I could just use heat, but AC is way better for defrosting. And then Case has got the full build plus lift. Griffith, is there anything you have to do to yours other than, totally de-jack what got jacked when Ray was driving it?
Your core.
Heater core. Oh, right. It was leaking, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it like tucked up in there like a 19-hour job type deal?
It's 6.5 hours.
Yeah, that's fine. You have plenty of time.
And then it needs to be burped because that thing burps almost as bad as my Jeep.
Oh no, I can burp that easy. It's just a big funnel, which I didn't have. As soon as I have a big funnel, I can burp them fast.
Yeah, I need to come over and burp my Jeep, get it up on a hill and burp it because my heater still sucks on my left side. It's so weird.
Yeah, so I'm thinking the truck is also a really good idea in the fact that it's going to be freezing cold. And so we're going to want to bring like heaters.
For the night, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what we would do. We probably definitely want heaters. Or, like what? I mean, the other option is to like bring one of the white trailers behind it, and then we just all sleep in the white trailer. I don't know.
That would work. All good things.
I can borrow a camp trailer.
Well, I don't want a big one. I want something that's going to be able to fit through small trails, right? We already got a big truck. Pop-up would work if we could find a pop-up. I found a couple recently that were, but they still want so much money. I found one that was like $900, and I texted them about it. They didn't text me back, and then it was sold like 15 minutes later. Urgh.
Yeah, but you need one with a heater's the issue.
Yeah, this one had a heater. Actually, this one had a heater and a toilet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have totally got that one.
Dude, it was totally, I mean, it was old. Don't get me wrong, it was old. It was gross. But it was usable. It would have worked. So then if we're going to do, you're going to leave this, are you just going to swap beds then to the Fummins frame? Or are you going to keep the utility bed on the frame it's on existing?
Unsure.
I think what we had discussed yesterday is we are able to unbolt the bed from the chassis. It's not welded to it, and so we should just swap beds.
I would agree with that. But we got to move. Then do we put the white cab back on?
Yes.
So your old white cab that's on the ground in the shop.
Yes.
Okay. So that's got to go back on it. What
Right.
do you need? You need doors, and then you've got like is there a whole bunch
doors? Everything's on that cab. The only thing I took off that cab was the radiator, the grill. So I'd have to put a grill and a bumper on it, and I got to put the transmission in it and the 62 back on the truck. The 3, and I got to fix Well, it wasn't that bad actually.
I know. I drove it.
Why not just get one of our HE351s at work? Throw that
Because
on
then
there?
I have to put a different. Then I've got to cut the exhaust and put a different flange on it.
Yeah.
Why? Is it an HX40? Is it an
HX40.
HX40.
Oh, that's frustrating.
So
Yeah.
So it's really the 62. I mean, yes, we could do the HE351, and really, I was planning on putting the white cab on it for now, anyways, and figuring it out as we go.
Right.
I mean, but we've also got all the other preliminary things we got to do. I mean, this is a truck that's still totally untested. None of us have any miles on, and a transmission that I built and still leery about, but I don't know why I'm so leery about it. Like, I took my time building it. I think that's my problem is I took it over like 3 days building it.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, that's where once his case is done with his thing, I can ultimately pull that cab in and get it starting to switch over, like after work and starting to do some of that work.
Okay.
Sorry.
Very fun.
All right. So our game plan at the moment is minimum to try and take a lifted Bug, a lifted PT Bruiser, and a lifted Jetta, right?
That's it.
And
Yes.
if we get the Fummins done, fantastic. But then that also hinges on Baron going because we have 4 vehicles and only 3 drivers. That doesn't work very well.
Colby said he wanted to go, and my neighbor said he wanted to go. I'm certain I can find somebody else to go.
Your neighbor is going to drive his own vehicle. He's going to do his own thing. You watch.
He would, and he'll find some Toyota, or he'll bring his Land Cruiser and freeze to death.
Okay?
So that won't work.
That won't work. And do we want Colby driving? I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea necessarily, Colby. He knows how to drive a big truck, so I don't know.
Aaron's going. I don't care what he says. So
We're just going to throw him in the car, duct tape him, and just kidnap him.
I'll be honest.
Since
By
I
that
have
point in
to
time,
drive one,
Baron's going to be so happy to get going anyways that he'll figure out how to make school work.
I would agree.
he's not
Yep.
totally wrong.
If we get that point.
Well, I think it's a lot easier to get there if we just plan on it. So, Baron, you're going. Totally down for letting Colby go.
Really, we're going to have
Children
enough
going
seats
again?
for... Aurora just walked in and said, "You're doing the Gambler?" I went, "Yeah." Okay, well, I'm going.
I don't know if they want to go this time. It's going to be really cold.
Oh, if we take the Blue Bug, we also got to fix my fan because it will only run on setting 1.
Right. That was, I mean, Lonnon definitely has a lot to get done on his. Baron has a lot. I mean, Case has a lot. I've got a ton if we're actually thinking about taking my Fummins. My Fummins, I'm probably going to have,
Like, I think Fummins is the last thing to work on. Let's get these other ones going. And then, if we decide Fummins is going to go and we have time, these other vehicles are done, and we can make it all work, great. If not, then, I mean, as much as a chase vehicle would be nice, I don't necessarily think it's necessary at this very moment.
Okay. Well, the truck is definitely torn down. The V10's all torn apart on my green trailer, so...
It's
Well,
on the
the green
green trailer?
Yeah, I took it all apart. Like the cabs on the green trailer, the V10, the motors on the green trailer, like it's all torn apart.
Jeez, you're gonna keep that V10 for the not the V10,
transmission.
I meant the transmission. Yes. For the it's a 4R100, right?
Yeah, that's my backup plan.
Okay. So,
if you want to go, reach out to us on our socials. You can find us at King Ugly Crew or at King Ugly Crew on Facebook, on Instagram, or on our Gmail account, which is kinguglycrew@gmail.com. But yeah, reach out to us.
KingUglyCrew.wordpress.com. I think you can leave posts there too. But yeah, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of people that listen to us, that know us, that have our numbers. Reach out and say, hey, I want to go to this. Fantastic. I mean, we may not have the room for you, but that doesn't mean that we'll start, if we see a good deal for a car that might be a fun one to do, we'll post it. We'll hashtag it on Facebook, or can we do it on Instagram too, Case?
Yeah, we can do it on both. So
we can just kind of like, maybe we'll just make it so that we can just start sending links out and people can be like, dude, that'd be a fun one. So just keep an eye on our Instagram, and Griff's constantly coming up with them. Baron is too. Case is pretty decent. And I come up with stuff every now and then as well. So, I mean, I'm sure even if it was like an old 2-wheel drive Yoda that's rusted completely out that you can get for a couple $100, doubt it because it's a Yoda, right? But I think this would be a fun one for everybody to do. I don't know. Is there any cars? Has anybody looked real quick to see if there's any good possibilities right now?
Not really.
That I don't know.
Griff says no.
I haven't really seen anything lately.
I haven't looked very hard though.
There was an Equinox here in Cedar City posted 2-3 days ago for $1,000. Now that doesn't mean it's not $500, but you could probably drop them down, get them down to $700 maybe, and that might be. It's not an off-road vehicle by any means, but it could be fun.
Neither was that Hyundai that they did last time.
Ooh, I can get snow tires with studs for $260 in Vegas.
Dude, deal.
That'd be awesome. And they are literally brand new. You can still see the lines in them. That'd be cool.
$500 truck camper right now in Ivins.
Wish I could figure out how to make that fit in my utility bed.
Yeah. Well, you just put it on blocks. You set it up higher. You just don't use the top cabinets.
Cabinet?
Isn't there top cabinets? Like the tops?
Just one.
Oh, on the one side? There's not on both sides?
No, just one side.
What's the other side?
It's supposed to have a rack up on that.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so we just put it up on wood to get it up higher. Might be a little tight in some spots, but
I would be whacking so many trees with that thing.
Did you guys see? Did you see with the link?
Mm-hmm. Did you send it over text?
No, it's in. I sent it over Mumble.
I'm looking right now. 2010 something.
It says loading. 2010 host other, but it's definitely not 2010. Although I will say, I mean, like the outside's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Easily worth $500.
Wow, that is really not bad.
And it's actually made for a short bed. You can see it.
Holy crap! I could put that in my truck.
Yeah, it's made for a short bed. Look, it's not even pushed all the way forward.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's where we're sleeping. Your internet's up? Is that what you said?
No, my internet's awful.
Yeah, I need to come help you with that. Let's see.
Move it.
I'm not $350 for an S10 trailer
with barbecue in the front.
Maybe not this one. No, just S10 trailer, no barbecue. Although, it'll be funny is to see the PT hauling around like a little trailer like that, doing the gambler with it. Oh, actually, my bug, we took that hitch, right?
Hitch
Griff?
for Prophet Jeremy's.
Yeah, we could totally put that hitch and then I could just haul that around.
That is a short bed truck that it's already in.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's not slid all the way forward.
Yeah, Bear. That's a good one for you.
I know. It's really and it's not too bad inside.
Or it's slid all the way forward and it's made for a 6-foot bed, and that it was a Chevy and it's a 6'6". I don't know if the new Chevys are 6'6".
Dude, I just found a pretty decent deal down in Vegas. It's a 2007 Audi A4 S line for $1,300. It needs a computer. I don't know how much computers are on, but man.
Here's a 2003 745i for $1,100 here in Cedar City. Somebody could gamble that.
Yeah, there's so many good deals. If you just keep looking for it, man.
Hey, did you guys see this square body S10 for $600?
Nope, 2-wheel drive.
Yep.
Okay.
With wire wheels on it.
Got a 53 Ford with a dump bed for $650. That's that one you were showing me, Griff.
Yeah.
We don't have to wrap it up yet because all this time that we're just sitting here, I can just squish down.
Oh, okay.
And we're only at 47 minutes. I guarantee when I squish it down, it's only going to be like a half an hour long anyway already.
Okay. I just making sure.
Look, $1,000 for a freaking Ranger truck, 2001. Looks, and it's a 4x4. 67 Volkswagen Bug body for $450. Just the body, no suspension.
That'd be a no.
Pass. Hard pass.
Ooh. 01 Cadillac DeVille, $900 right now, Washington. Or, hey, there's oh, they're lying, but 95 Pontiac convertible, Firebird convertible, 2-door. And it says convertible, but it's not. It's a T-top for $900.
Liar!
Oh, there's a decent one right there. $800. 2000 Toyota Tundra SR5 pickup, 4-door, 6.5-foot bed. It's been wrecked in the front pretty hard, but totally could be usable. Check that thing out. Oh, he just is trying to pull the motor. Never mind. I hate when people do that.
Oh, yeah. That's dumb.
Oh, there it is. Right there, guys. $500. 2003 Chrysler Sebring Limited convertible.
Yes!
Oh, heck yeah, I'm all for that.
Yes! It'd be terrible during the winter, but gosh, it'd be fun any other time of the month.
Kay should have got that PT Turbo.
I know, Fluffy. I know.
Dude, that thing's in nice shape. Like, it doesn't... Oh, it says needs new engine, but... I don't know, just throw a little PDE oil in it and run it.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it
don't know
depends how
if that will
bad
fix
that is.
all of it.
Yeah, but people say it needs a new engine all the time, and it could just be like head gaskets or something. There's a 97 Ford F-150, looks like 2-wheel drive, long bed, $800. Are you guys even looking, or is it just me?
No, I'm on looking right now. Hold on. I just can't find anything good.
Oh, dude, this thing's a 4.2 liter V6. They made a V6 back then? Oh, it does say it is a 4x4. Needs tranny. Truck is in good shape. The bumper's in the back. Let me know. That one, so, Baron, 97, would that be an E4OD?
Yes, it would be.
Should be.
Well,
And they're
F-150, right?
F-150. And it says it's a V6. Did they? I thought that they still did the straight sixes there.
It's probably a straight
No,
6
if it's the new body style, it's a new or old body style.
New body style, like there was the first.
New
yeah,
body.
but Bear, some of those new bodies,
It
like
was a V6.
1
They
year.
also came with a smaller tranny. And
Oh, so maybe not an E4OD. So it might still be like quickly rebuildable by somebody. I mean, even just pull it apart. Well, find out what's doing. If it's not going reverse, well, who cares? if it's not going into third, man, that may be a little bit different story.
yeah, it's all the work it would take to do that. When I already need to bring the Cummins.
Oh, I'm not talking for us. I'm talking for our followers.
Oh, yeah, good luck. Building trannies is not fun.
I'm sure there's a guide online for it somewhere. Somebody could find it. Nissan Altima, $800. Dodge Neon SXT, 1,000. Oh, Chevy Cavalier, 4-door for $400 down in St. George.
Toyota Avalon for $500. Needs
Dude,
an oil
Avalon?
pan plug. Yep.
Dude, that would be a fun one. Needs an oil pan plug?
Yeah. The gasket's all it says.
Interesting.
Needs oil pan plug is stuck. Runs good otherwise few dent, just cosmetic issues. VVAP caused by age. Another light on for brake lights, but nothing wrong with brake lights.
Cavalier doesn't have a title though. If it was ever registered here though, then that's not that big of a deal. And it looks like it's a Utah plate, so that could be easily fixed.
Yep. So it looks like they definitely have a bunch of choices you can go with.
Yeah, I mean, like, and I'm sure, I mean, if you're down in the Vegas area, I mean, Mikey's down there, other people are down there. Here's a Plymouth Neon for $400. Shoot, I'll bet in Vegas you could probably find something pretty easy too. If you want to be like Griff, there's a PT Bruiser, $600. It's got 73,000 original miles on it. They want $600 out of it.
Except for it doesn't have the woot choo 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 choo.
It doesn't, and it also has head gaskets, sounds like, that are leaking. No air conditioning, needs new hoses. Passenger side mirrors be held on duct tape. It is a salvage title. This would be a great car for someone who wants to fix it up or take it apart. Or take it on the Gambler. It is a limited edition, so it's loaded. I mean, it could be turbo. Do they all say 2.4 turbo on the back?
Yeah, they all say GT, and I know which one you're talking about, and it's not a turbo. It's got no woot choo choo choo.
Not everybody needs a woo choo choo choo.
Everyone needs a woot choo choo choo.
Everyone needs that. Everyone.
Fact.
Okay, so here's a fully red Jetta for $500 at $2,000.
Yeah, I know. the dent on the passenger or on the driver's side. I've already seen it.
Oh, there's a down on the passenger side. Gotcha.
Yep. Did you guys hear me about my Equinox I found?
The $1,000 one?
No, $700.
Oh, no. Here in
Yeah,
Cedar,
down
or
in-
where's it at?
Down in Vegas. It was stolen, and so the ignition is broken. Title in hand, everything else works.
Jeez, that's not bad.
Yep. I mean, it's got 170,000 miles on it, but who cares?
Dude, here'd be a fun one. 92 BMW Series 3 25i for $600.
Oh, weld that diff and call it a day.
Lift it.
Yes.
Listen to that 6 just rev to the moon.
Nothing better than a straight 6.
Oh,
Never.
here's a fun one. $650 for a 2002 Venture Van. The extended model.
Let's do it. You can bring everybody.
I found what I'm going to do.
What?
So on KSL, there's somebody selling 2 international Deuce and a half for $500. One was a diesel and one's a gas. I'm all like, holy crap, these things would be so cool. They would totally beat the crap out of you, but I would have a riot.
Dude, that'd be sweet, Baron.
Like, I would have to bob them down because they're designed to have like a big old moving box on the back of them. But oh man, I would love it.
Yeah, that would be a good one. That would be a good one.
Ford Ranger down in Vegas, $1,000.
99 XJ8, $600 here in Cedar. It's funny if you read this guy's thing. I've read it before. I don't have it pulled up right now, but he's basically like, "Don't fix this car. Just use it for parts."
That's awesome. Oh, 2005 Dodge Magnum,
What's a Dodge Magnum look like?
the station wagon, $1,300 in Vegas. Par does not start. Dang, there's so many options. Guys, if you're interested and you doing just like, you know what, I've got $400, $500 I can throw at this. It is so worth the adventure and just so worth the time. It is so much fun.
It absolutely is. Or, I mean, like, just like we do. I mean, if you can find somebody else that wouldn't mind going in on it with you, do that. I mean, like, you know, if you can both come up with like $300 or $400 a piece and then, you know, buy a $300 or $400 car and then get enough parts to make it so it really runs well and drives well. Jeez. It's just a kick. I mean, we're out there, we're cleaning up the environment. We're cleaning up, you know, trash and helping out the DNR sometimes. This one, I don't know if we're going to be doing any of that or if this one's just going to be a romp racing. But either way, it's going to be a riot. I think at this point, you know, we've kind of given you guys some good options, and you guys can continue looking and down, like I said, if you're in Vegas or this is just in the Cedar City area that we're looking on Facebook. I mean, guarantee you're going to be able to find a better deal in those larger cities. And, you know, you could totally just have some good old fun with it.
Yep, should be a lot of fun.
So come on out, guys. Again, that is January 15th through the 16th up in Utah, just outside of Salt Lake City. So it's going to be chilly, obviously. It is January. But it is, I guarantee it's going to be a blast. We'll figure it out how to make it a blast if it isn't.
And on that note, I mean, I think we're going to call it a night, guys.
Yep.
All right.
Stay ugly.
Yep.
Stay ugly.
Stay ugly.
That was terrible. I was waiting for, you know, like a roll call or something. All right, King Ugly Crew. Stay ugly.
All right,
No.
King Ugly Crew.
I'm already ugly. How do I have to stay ugly?
Yeah,
Good point. All right, guys. We'll catch you
Good
on the
night,
next
everybody.
Yep.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
one. Do they subscribe?
Goodbye.
Like, should we say subscribe?
Subscribe.